Alright, welcome back every to the episode of City Skylines. So I was kind of looking out over here, you can see the buildings in the distance, that's pretty cool. So we got this pretty well squared away, and I'm happy to say that the program is now working, so I'm very happy with how this is performing and how it's working in the video editor. So I think we found, what was that? I think we found a brand new program for this, so it's pretty good. So I was kind of looking this over before I was recording, so I think this is going to be... I think it's pretty much going to be elevated, and it's going to stay elevated all the way past here. So that's going to be fun for getting on and off ramps. I think this is just going to be a flyover. Yeah, I think that's just going to end up being a flyover road. We're not going to really have any direct connects right there. What I'm thinking is we'll probably have an on-ramp and an off-ramp here. And then we'll probably have off-ramps and on-ramps for this road. But we could get an on-ramp over here, so there may be a way on from that road. Or we may just pull the on from that way. I'm not fully decided yet. We could just get something off and then connect into here because we've got room. I mean, it's not the best situation, but you know, the fun part is messing with it and having you know, go at it and actually, you know, trying to squeeze stuff in, because that's when it looks the best, when you measure everything out to the millimeter just to make sure that it's all going to work perfect. There's not going to be any conflicts. And then it looks very fake, but I want it to look, you know, authentic and real and actually a part of the city. So that's what I'm going for anyways. I was kind of thinking of what to do in this episode. I think it could just be kind of getting the freeway going, kind of getting some of this stuff going, but I'm thinking that I want to wait till we get the interchange done, so I'm thinking we'll wait a little bit on that. I was thinking of maybe getting a couple bus routes done as well. I'm really not sure where to put a bus depot at this point. But I would like to get a park going here. We got this one going. Oh yeah, I did fill this in with trees and stuff, so it looks pretty good. I want to go back and kind of diversify some of the trees that are in there, kind of change them up, because some of them, you know, it ain't terrible, but, you know, I got this kind of sorted out. We got this sorted out. I think it turned out pretty good. And this area pretty much blew up. Like, I pressed play just for a second, and like this, all of a sudden, like, we had a bunch of buildings just pop up over here, so that was pretty cool. We are really, really close to 70,000 people, which is also really nice. We could work on this park over here. So I want to put a park there. I know there's one out in the suburb as well, and it probably wouldn't be bad to try and get maybe one going here. So I was thinking of maybe putting a retail center here, but we could. But I'm thinking maybe... Well, actually, that kind of does fit. Then maybe we could do a park or something. I don't know yet. Let's not mess with that too much right now. These parking lots, look how these are full. These are full. Are these schools doing good? We may need to put another parking lot down. Because I mean, look at that. There's a couple spaces. There's a couple spaces on this one, but as far as these go, there's not very much. It is definitely filling up. I don't think we can fit another one next to it. No. Really want to put one back over here. We could put some along that road, but I really don't want to. I'm not going to worry about it yet. I think I just said that. Oh, those are trees. Whoa. I think something didn't load in right. Yeah. What happened here? That looks terrible. Actually, kind of scary looking. Oh man, that sucks too, because those were trees that I really used a lot around here. And if I do remember right, they looked good. What is going on with a lot of the shrubbery around here? Oh, I turned textures down to get better performance. Level of detail. I bet you that's what it was. Wow, I didn't realize it changed it that much. I might have to go back and change that, because that does not look good at all. Alright. We could start working on some warehouses over here. Actually, it's not a terrible idea. Let's see what we got here. I was actually, before I was going to do this, I was going to place down a bunch. And I was wanting to use, but you know what? You guys get the joy of watching me dig through the menus and everything. How about that? That's not bad. Oh, that's kind of small, but that's all good. We got that one, of course. We could reuse some of the one that we used in, I want to build a big one of these. I think I want like one that goes across the back here, so we'll have like a road. Just massive warehouse back here. We got these, so these are pretty good. Let's start with that massive warehouse. I want to do that. I know we already used that in the port area, but so be it. You won't see it really. So do we want to come off of that road? Guess we could, right? So we'll do something like this. So we'll just have a road like that, and then I'm thinking it'll actually curve down, and actually we'll do some weird connection right here. Won't look the greatest, but you know what? It's a warehouse area, so it'll look alright. It'll look kind of in place. No big deal. Actually, that doesn't look half bad either. So let's go back to our warehouses. So this is... No, this is the middle part, yeah. So this is that end. Okay. So if we do... where do we want to start this? We can kind of start it back here. And then we'll do... Let's do 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 and a end cap. Make sure it's the right one over here. Okay, so we'll have an absolutely massive distribution center right here, which looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do... let's just come straight down. Let's just do like a road that ends right here. And let's put down actually a couple of... Wow, really? Alright, so we got this. Got something similar. We got one of these guys. Actually, I think this would look better closer to a train track. What does the backside look like? Yeah, maybe. Maybe more closer to the tracks. Let's put that over there. I just realized that we're going to be bringing in a ton of new jobs. So we need to be careful on that one. Do we want to put down maybe a bunch of these next to each other? What is that going to look like? Actually, yeah, let's do that. So let's put down a bunch of these next to each other. Put down some of these on the other side. I know these are more British style, but it's all good. Let's see, what do we got here? I like these too. Let's put down... We kind of merge these together? How would that look? Oh. Wait. Oh, I see. So if we did that... that actually kind of looks pretty good, I think. What if we did a little space there? So there's just a little bit of a... Actually, that looks pretty... That looks better. And the parking lots look okay? Yeah, they look okay, so... let's delete and let's escape and T. So we'll go to there. So we'll do a few of these. It's a lot bigger area than I was originally anticipating, but that's okay. Let's actually cut this right here. We're gonna kind of space these out a little bit too, so it's not gonna be a huge deal. Could we put maybe we can put some offices up over here too? Be a little bit of like an industrial park, you know. It'll have some offices, have some warehouses, all that sorts of stuff. This one, we could probably put a couple of those next to each other and combine those up. Should probably be all right. Maybe back over here. Let's do something like this. So let's have a road that kind of comes along here and then curves and then comes straight off like that. And let's go back to our search tools here. Was it this one or was it... We have this... Oh, that one. Okay, good. So we could do something along the lines of that. That looks pretty good. Maybe we should squeeze them in a little bit closer together. No, I think it's good. Maybe we could do a cargo terminal back here too. We got the space for it. So let's do a road that kind of goes like this. And let's go into our thing here. This. It's mainly going to be tall buildings. Is going to be the problem that I don't really want to put over here. I don't really have a building in mind that I think would work over here. That would actually be pretty good to have in downtown. It's a city tower. Let's go do that real quick. We're just going to be putting in so much employment here. Let's go put it right on the corner here. That looks pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. Yeah. I was maybe thinking of having that connect in, actually. I think that actually would look better. I'm not fully convinced on that curve there. It looked alright, but I don't know. It wasn't great. So if we do that, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks a lot better, actually. Let's go ahead and do a road that kind of connects in like this, and then we'll have another one that kind of comes over and then connects in right here. And we're just gonna go a little crazy with this and build some offices out over here. Alright. It's going to be a little spaced out, but I think it's going to be good. And it's not going to build in for a while either, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Let's change up these power lines real quick. Come back and fix those in a second. Might seem a little odd, but we'll see how it looks. If it looks alright, then we'll keep it, but we may have to change this up. And I've probably come across more warehouses I want to put out here too. It's not going to be a huge amount of offices, just a little bit. Might even space some of these out a little bit more. Alright, it's going to be kind of close to the recycling plant, but oh well. Actually, yeah, let's cut these guys back. Go and leave those. Probably noisy out here. Alright. It's actually good anywhere. That could use some touching up. That could use that. There's that. Nope. And nope. These guys all need work. Really? There we go. Okay. Why did it do it like that? It's annoying. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So we can still keep that as the highway. So this is going to bring a little bit more traffic down this way. So I'm kind of worried about this intersection here. Because in the real world, you know, there's no trains here. Because what they do is, even if there's... They don't have the ambition to know that this is... They're going to go. So they still wait here. So even though this is green and traffic is free-flowing, these guys will still stop back here because there's still somebody in there, in the boundary box there. So it's a little frustrating. And in real life, you know, people would see it's green, they would see there's no train, they would continue to go, they wouldn't stop. But unfortunately, they do in this game, so it can cause problems where there shouldn't really be a problem. So let's give these guys some water. We need to give them power again before I forget. So let's connect this up to here, and let's actually drag this over in these two directions under the building here. And that should be pretty good. So, power, that's what it was. I was like, there was something else I just talked about. Yes, it was just power. Okay, so we'll run power there. We'll run power down to here. Those guys are connected. And then these two could be connected over here. Not going to look great right now. We'll come back and probably finish up, you know, kind of clean up some of the power lines. I've got other stuff to use too, so I don't have to use power lines, but oh well. Alright, so we got water, we got everything else, so we'll see what happens to our traffic and everything out here. We may want to turn these... Let's turn this into a road as well. Let's turn it into a... Let's turn it into this here. Turn it into a... So we'll do that, so that'll be another way for them to get out here. Let's just do this right now, because I doubt there's anybody that's going to be going the other way. It's all just for show right now. So let's go to there. That works. Let's actually go to there. Okay. It would look better if I had the actual mod on to change the look of it, but oh well. Alright. How many people do these employ each? I never really paid attention to it. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay, let's try this. And whoa. Wow, so that's... Oh, I didn't realize that they employed that many people. Alright. How about these guys? Okay. And these guys? Yeah, okay, that's more modest. That's not too bad. Okay, so those aren't really going to be our problems. Our problems are going to be this guy and this guy out here. It's going to be fun. I think it looks pretty good, actually. There's no, like, major overlap points that you can tell. No, I mean, like, the way that that comes down, comes back up, that actually looks like it was meant to be. Was that a... That was a car just driving through the middle there. Alright. This one needs some parking around it. Well, it's got a little bit. Let's see. Let's just see. We don't need anything huge on this one. Just a little something. Maybe not quite that small. Not quite that. Something on the road. Maybe something like that. Yeah, let's just do that. Too few. Oh, yeah, we don't have any fire or anything out here. Let's go and put fire out here for sure. There, go and say for sure again. That's a little bit of a fire hazard, even though we have some fire departments out here. Let's go and put another fire station right here. Let's actually turn this off, and we'll put maybe 2 fire stations out here. This area really doesn't need it, but it's big enough to where it actually does. So I'm gonna put 2 fire stations out here, and let's put a little security off of like one of these. So it looks like it's part of these, but it'll serve the area, hopefully. And we don't really have much in way of clinics. We really do need to get another hospital out here, don't we? Maybe we should build a hospital off of here. So our nearest hospital is this one down over here. Might be worth it because we're gonna need it before too long. They're still complaining about too few services. Oh, they're 3s. That's why. Might have to go into RICO and change that. That's why they're unhappy. Let's take a look here. I think that's just mainly from the garbage trucks, to be honest. Oh, I forgot about this guy out here. He's like, water please, power anything. That'd be great. Okay, so we'll do that and that. Connect into there. What's your deal? Too few services. Okay, well, we could probably do another security office out here. Kind of blend in with everything that we have, which will look pretty good. I don't know what else you guys would want. That might be it, though. So you guys have water. You guys have power. You have they have like their own fire department out here, but this is going to be a little bit of a backup here. We got some regular cars in there, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. We might end up having to budge the train track over just a little bit. Like, look how this road just exploded overnight. But these people in this neighborhood used to have it good. That's done, gone. And they're coming out of this road too. Coming down to there. Should this road come across or anything? Does anybody come down here? They do. And that's a dirt road too. It's slow, but apparently it's a quicker way. Okay. Actually, we got quite a bit of traffic in here. Let's go and put a stoplight there too. Just to get people moving through. And maybe we should not allow trucks down this road. Force them to go down the other one. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. So maybe in this area we don't allow trucks. So we do vehicle restrictions, and we do no trucks. No trucks. No truck. We will force them to go around. Only cars. Only cars are allowed. Yeah, I'm really considering maybe pushing these train tracks back a little bit. There's actually trains that do come down here. It's just crazy. I didn't actually think that was the case. It doesn't actually show up on here, though. Oh, yeah, now it does. So I guess maybe that doesn't work with the single track. That's interesting. That shows them going that way, though. Huh. Yeah, actually, we have quite a few trains going down there. I didn't really realize how many trains were going down there. That's actually not as good as I would hope. Maybe that'll decrease them. I doubt it will, because that's set by RACO by default. There's a lot of cars in here now, which I figured because those couple warehouses are huge. Got a little bit of traffic, but it's nothing too bad yet. It's gonna start getting bad though, and that's what I'm worried about. Because we did create a little bit of a traffic mess for ourselves around here. Which is, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do. And we could start getting some bus routes going as well. There's nothing against that. So I'm thinking that this will eventually just turn into a one-way street, one-way, one-lane street, so it'll just be a merge, and then this will be for anybody who's turning left, or, you know, anybody turning left here. But anybody turning right here can just free flow into here, which I think would be a good thing. Be a nice thing. Too bad it's not the other way, so people coming off the freeway. And in fact, that might be our way out. Well, actually, we have train tracks right there, too. We're just in for a mess, aren't we? I was thinking that maybe building the freeway might be our way out, but it doesn't really look like it. Does anybody use this road? No, I didn't think so. I didn't expect anybody to. People might be using this, yeah. Actually, they do. We might think about paving that road. Let's do that. We're not going to do the highway because I don't want to do the national highway because I don't want to encourage people to be using this road more than they have to. Just, you know, just a dirt road that's slightly faster, slightly easier. Alright. So we'll do that. And we can turn this into a dirt road. Now, that's the one. Okay, this one. Okay, good. It doesn't connect. Okay. There's actually a lot of traffic in this area now. Wow. I don't remember seeing this much movement in this area. That's actually kind of cool. This area was, for the most part, quiet, but it's definitely picking up now. Definitely is. This road we probably should start widening it out at some point if we want to do the harbor down here. I don't know how much traffic that's going to bring. I was thinking of maybe connecting, but I don't want to do that. That's going to cause problems. We could. Did the building just? It did fall off the map. Look at that. Yeah, I might redo those. In fact, I'm probably going to redo those so those are only a level 2 instead of a level 3. Because you can do that in RACO, and I want to make sure of that. We don't really have any commercial out here, do we? No, not really at all. Whoa, okay. Well, if we do commercial, we could do it along this future freeway. That actually could be the major commercial zone for this area, as well as this road. Let's do a little commercial as it gets closer to this area. So let's definitely. Oh, that's not commercial. Oh, that's not the area I want to zone. We'll get this right. I feel good. We'll get this right. So we'll do that as commercial, and let's actually do these squares as commercial as well. So we'll wreck a few people's homes, but oh well. All right. I don't know. Do we have any? I don't think we have any commercial demand. I don't think we really have demand for anything, thanks to these guys really wiping them out. They're still upset for too few services. We may want to. Oh, it must be a fire. Let's delete this one and let's actually do this guy. Doesn't look too out of place. Like if you look at it from kind of like this angle, I guess it looks all right. And I'll put down some more warehouses so it'll help. These would produce a lot of trucks too, won't they? What's on fire over here? What are you guys putting out? Is this building already on fire or what? I guess it was. Wow. That didn't take long. Are you guys still upset? Not too bad. You're getting over yourselves. You're still red though, so hopefully you'll get over yourselves sooner rather than later. Oh, I know why the cars are going through these buildings, because there's the parking lots. That's why there isn't a whole lot of parking lots either. Okay. Not a huge deal. Alright. So that's looking good. We put the commercial over here. Yeah, I didn't expect much to come in over here. Oh man, look at that traffic back up. That's probably going to be something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. In fact, I'll probably off camera, I'll move this train track back a little bit just to, you know, kind of make it better for us. Kind of get it off the road. That way, if we need to widen out the road, we can also... There's a lot of trains that are going down this road. I swear there was not that many. I don't know. It's like, as soon as I started building up this area, it's like, yep, trains are going to start going this way to mess everything up. Yeah, I'll probably do that off camera. So if you guys like the series, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out all the other videos I do on this channel. And as always, thanks for watching.